I go because I'm, like I said, I'm gonna have a scalpel. I'm gonna be running around. Somebody play me. I'm gonna have to cut them in jail. I ain't even playing. You just gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Hearing Vlad hearing, yeah, man. He said he's gonna kill Casanova. But when I see you, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? You all right? Hey, what's going on? Yo, Vlad, take this picture real quick. Yeah, all right. You was talking like you was gonna do something, but you ain't do nothing. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna put the picture up on Instagram, and everybody gonna be like, no way. No way, this guy's a legend.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Casanova. Not one time, but two times. One time is Keith, double E with the F. Now this is two times. Casanova. I ain't much your Casanova. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends. Can't you see how much I really love you? I'm gonna sing it to you time and time again. Oh, Casanova. Oh, Cass. Listen, Casanova, breaking goddamn news. This is some of the most shocking gangster shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, this is shocking. And, you know, today, I talk all this revolutionary. Today, we gonna get gangster. When they get gangster. All that shit. We gonna talk gangster shit because Casanova, two times, not one, but two. This is one of the most gangster motherfuckers that has ever come in hip-hop. And he told the judge he don't want to be a gangster no more. I don't want to be a gangster no more. Listen, I'm finna quit clouding. Listen, I'm finna get to this shit, but this some shocking shit. If you familiar with Casanova two times, that motherfucker, he a gorilla. He really is that. And ain't enough bananas in the world to feed him. He a fucking gorilla. Casanova two times, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. That shit OG Percy do, and I'm gonna quit saying OG. That shit Percy do. Nah. Them fabricated ass stories Percy be telling, that tough ass shit he talk about on Ferguson Unit. Let me tell you something. Casanova two times, that motherfucker tells the most gangster stories. And the streets back it up. Yeah, he out of Brooklyn. Yeah, everybody say he that dude. He was a fucking... That motherfucker terrorized the streets and shit. And he been locked up his whole life. He was locked up in and out of jail since he was a teenager. This motherfucker was a bully in the streets. Yeah, he used to go around robbing motherfuckers, strong arm or with a pistol. He used to rob out them Asians in the 7-Elevens and shit. Yeah, and that's some dangerous shit. Let me tell you something, bro. You better off robbing a drug dealer than one of them 7-Eleven. I told you them Asians be having some shit in them stores. I told you one of them motherfuckers pulled out some shit on me when I was like 13 or some shit. Motherfucker pulls, and all I stole was some shit, some chips, some shit. And them motherfuckers finna gun me down and shit. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. But he used to rob them too. He was a bold motherfucker. That motherfucker done did more ag robberies than Bunny and Clyde. So he's very gangster. And I want to make something very clear. I'm not here to expose nothing, bro. I'm not here to expose none of that there. I just want to speak about it. And also, I'm finna get into my life. I'm finna tell you some shit about me. And I told you, I'm not a gangster. And I thought I was, but I never was, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, I was just a lost soul in these streets, looking for acceptance and some shit. But listen, you wrote the judge, bro. And you denounced being in it. And also, listen, bro. It's shocking, bro. That shit with Gunna and 6ix9ine, that's pretty typical. But you one of the biggest gangsters in hip hop. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You was even more. When 50 Cent came out with that Get Rich or Die Trying, or when he came out with that How to Rob, like you that times too, bro. You came out gangster as shit. You wrote that judge because you finna get sentenced. Your minimum is 15 years, but the maximum is 60. And I guess you're trying to get closer to that minimum because you wrote the judge, bro. Just gonna tell you, bro, ain't nothing gangster about that. You wrote that judge and you denounced your game. And why didn't you just tell the game? Why you gotta write the judge? Why you gotta tell your lawyer? Why the DA gotta know? No, because when I quit banging, I didn't tell the guards. I didn't go to the warden. I didn't go sit in the warden office and say, Warden, I'm not a blood number. No, I went and told the speaker. And I went under the stairs. Yeah, I told him, and I knew he had cold hands. That motherfucker was a knockout. And so I went under the stairs and told him, nah, bro, I'm through. Yeah, and it was my 4th year in prison. Now I went under them stairs, bro. I had to address the Bloods. I had to address them. And a lot of times you do get looked at, but I didn't get looked at. That's just another thing I wanted to break out. No, that's how I did it. Just gonna say some shit, bro. And I wasn't near as big as gangster as you, but I did my shit solid. Nah, I faced them dudes. I had to face them dudes. And I let them know, and they respected it. So, nah, bro, you wrote the judge. I guess this time fucking with you. And then I heard, earlier today, you got stabbed up and shit. Motherfuckers on your neck now, bro. You done went from the bully to the goddamn, I don't know, bro. Life's just making black men softer and soft. Because, listen, bro, even though I don't agree with the gangster lifestyle and I'm out for growth and development and building in the community and shit like that, if you gonna be a gangster, bro, really be that shit. That's all. I respect it more if you really stand on that gangster shit, bro. You one of the most gangster motherfuckers that done came in hip hop. You gotta stand on that name, bro. If you was really about, listen, bro, I'm all for changing. If you was really on some I'm changing my life shit, you ain't got to tell the judge that. Bro, that's damn near like snitching. You snitched on your gang. You did the same shit Gunna did. You admitted you in a gang, you told on your homies, and you saying you ain't with that shit no more. So, now, bro, it sound like they done broke you in there. I don't know. Maybe the little homies done, start whooping on you or something. I don't know, maybe shit got too rough for, cause you used to brag about jail. You say jail ain't shit, bro. Yeah, you just in the county and shit. So, like I said, all them tough stories, you not living up to it, bro. Like I said, if you was on some betterment shit and you trying to be a better man, you can do that without writing the judge. When I was in juvenile, nah, they used to tell us we could write the judge when I was in juvenile and shit like that. But nah, I could never picture as a grown man trying to write a judge and tell him I've changed and try to, nah, bro. You basically begged you put yourself at the mercy of the court. You want some I'm sorry. You want some Ruben Studdard shit. You want some this is my sorry for 2004 and I ain't gonna mess up no more type shit. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. This is why it's so easy for black men to color their hair. That's why it's so easy for y'all to do the weird shit that you do. That's why it's easy for you to paint your fingernails. Man, I'm finna get out Casanova. I'm finna get a little personal, but nah, bro, that's some soft ass shit. Yeah, you wait till you getting ready to get sentenced and you try to write the judge. No, it's supposed to be fuck the judge. No, a real gangster don't give a fuck about it. It's fuck the lawyer, and real gangsters disrespect their lawyers and have them scared of them and shit. Is your lawyer scared? I bet you talk proper when you talk. That's why I said a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gangsters. You get in this courtroom and you try to speak proper English. All that gangster shit, you tuck your motherfucking shirt in. You motherfuckers put on your best suit. No, you don't put on your blue bandanas. No, where's them red and blue bandanas when you're sitting in front of the judge since you so motherfucking gangster? That's why I say you motherfuckers ain't gang. You got to represent that shit everywhere. Oh no, if you can rep that shit in the hood, you gotta rep that shit in the courtroom. The judge supposed to know you a blood. Yeah, and you supposed to talk that way to him. Yeah, all that what's popping. That's supposed to, all that shit. So, like I said, bro, you motherfuckers get well behaved when the white boy come. Like I said, we just tough with our own. Yeah, you can harm a whole bunch of brothers, but you're scared of the guard, you're scared of the warden, and you're scared of the white boy because you run the system. So, like I said, this is why I'm so hell bent on discussing shit about these rappers because they lead the youth, bro. The youth really think these motherfuckers are some gangsters, and they're trying to live that life, which is a false lifestyle. It's affecting our youth, bro. So that's why I speak on it so much. And I just want real shit to be real again. That's all. I just want to point out fake shit. That's all. Casanova was considered one of the realest gangsters. I've heard several of your interviews. Nah, bro, you flipped the whole. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You might as well start washing drawers. You know, like you got, in each tank, you got a brother that makes his money off washing drawers and socks. You should be the motherfucker who watch everybody's drawers and socks. If you can write the judge and you can plead and denounce and tell it on yourself and your homies that you was in a gang and all that, and that you ain't with it no more and all that third, bro, you need to wash some drawers or some shit like that. With your tough ass. I swear, boy, that white boy sure know how to make a gangster soft. But I don't wish jail on nobody, because Charleston, I'm going to tell you what he do. He used them laws and I call the police as a way to show that these gangsters really ain't gangsters. Because when the laws show up, everybody run. Everybody put their guns down. Don't nobody shoot at the law. None of that shit. Don't nobody tell the laws, get the fuck out my motherfucking hood. And you bitches ain't welcome here. Nah, don't none of you gangsters do that. You motherfuckers put them guns down. And you get on your knees like a prostitute. And you put your hands in the air. So, now, so he does that. I just can't call it a lie. I don't wish jail on no man. That's just me. I don't wish jail on you, but you motherfuckers are cowards. But anyway, let's get to me. Should I tell the whole story or should I save it for a Texas prison story? I'm just going to breeze around it. Let's just talk. Because a lot of people, and another thing I want to break down, I use the terminology, you boxing motherfuckers ain't nothing but some Crippin' blood. You YouTube motherfuckers ain't nothing but some Crippin' bloods. And I always say Crippin' blood motherfuckers, you ain't nothing but monkeys. And I compare Crips and Bloods to baboons. Listen, to all you Crips and active Crips and Bloods out there, because I know when I was active, it would have offended me. And I'm not here to not offend. I hope you are offended. And maybe it'll make you examine yourself. We all need to examine ourselves. But anyway, no, it ain't no diss. It's just that, bro, when I found out what it's really about and what the fuck we doing, you just can't fake it, bro. You're not representing the shit in the way that it was started. Ain't none of you bloods trying to group together and do some shit and really lead brothers out of darkness, bro. This shit is just a swag. Being a blood or a crip, that shit is just a swag. And it's really a protection group. It's to keep you protected and keep motherfuckers off your ass. So, like I said, bro, it's really some protection shit. So, anyway, like I said, motherfuckers always breeze through the fact that there is no community revolution in progress and brothers are not leading others out of darkness. All we doing is ripping some flags, some colors. That's all. It's more about the color than the brothers. So, like I said, bro, if you motherfuckers really want to be gangsters and you really want to rep that shit you rep, bro, try to bring that shit back to what it started for. But at this point, it's too far gone. It's too far gone. It's just too far gone, bro. You motherfuckers are just, nowadays, it's just my hood of bloods. You motherfuckers don't even know why you a blood. You just a blood because everybody in your hood is a blood. It's a lot of shit, bro. We just do that shit. So, nah, bro, and you motherfuckers don't care about your community, bro. So we're a complete contradiction of life. It's way more cooler to just lock B's and holler 5 and all that shit there and lock C's and all that there than to help the kids in our community. And not just the kids, other men build each other up. It ain't no building, bro. And like I told you, when I was a blood, I fought way more bloods than Crips. Now, because we always got to do some violations and and all that there. We do more harm to each other than the supposed enemy. So, me personally, I just don't want to be a part of nothing where a black man is my main enemy. That's why I look at you boxing motherfuckers as some weird motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers made them videos about Blue Bud, but y'all can't talk about Byron. Y'all can't talk about these crooked ass white folks that run boxing. No matter how much these stinking ass rappers piss me off, I know who own them. So, man, it's just, but anyway, like I said, I was 22 when I stopped. It was my 4th year in prison. And at that point, I had started realizing a lot of shit. For one, I realized there's some popularity shit. If you a popular blood, you can do shit that other bloods will get violated for and get away with that shit. So I started noticing a lot of shit. I started noticing if you got the pack, and this and that and that. I started realizing it's a lot of favoritism, and it's really just a bunch of cool shit. Matter of fact, hold on right quick. Yeah, anyway, I'm back. But yeah, I realized some shit, and I was like, this is really just some popular shit. And also, I told you when I got to this certain unit, I was like, you motherfuckers, it's gang banging within the whole, and this go with Bloods and Crips. Yeah, the Bounty Hunters and the Pyrus wasn't getting along. They had just did a lineup. The Hoovers and the 6-0s was beefing. So we too divided within our own fucking gang to even stand together against anything. So I started noticing it. And I was hanging around a lot of older men and just gaining knowledge and shit like that. And I just started realizing, bro, no matter how much I try to act like what I'm ripping is this is some fake shit. This is some fake shit. Nah, bro, it's just black men at this point, bro. We just got smoke for each other. We will find every excuse in the book. We will find every reason not to fight the system. We'll find every reason. We'll find every reason. But boy, just a little bit of tequila in us and a couple blunts and a sherm stick, and we ready to shoot up the whole goddamn club. So it's just a coward mentality that we have. But like I said, when I stopped becoming a blood, actually, it was one of the hardest decisions I made because I was dedicated. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When I was a blood, I was just like I am now on some revolutionary shit. I used to always tell the homie, like, bro, we gotta get a treasury going. We gotta get some shit going. I was that one that always looked out for the other homies. I broke my commissary down with other homies. I made sure other homies was good. I cared about others. I always wanted to and I didn't want us to look soft in front of nobody, and I didn't like to see another blood doing soft shit, or especially getting checked, or anything like that. I wanted to represent it in the realest way, and I was dedicated to that shit. So just like I'm dedicated to speaking against oppression, I'm dedicated to speaking about all this corruption. Nah, bro, I was just like that as a blood. And one thing I realized, I said, Bloods don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a fuck about No, we don't give a fuck about it. We really just want to be some cool shit, and money is way bigger than loyalty. I seen that shit, bro. Who got the money? Them the motherfuckers that really don't get touched. Them the motherfuckers that really don't have to follow the rules and shit like that. So I found out a lot of shit, and like I said, bro, when I made that decision, after I made that decision, my whole life really changed. And I really started becoming a man, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You can never be a man when a motherfucker can violate you. When some other men can make you stand in a circle and get violent, you ain't no motherfucking man. When a motherfucker gotta heart check you to see where you ain't a man. When I gotta show up at a bitch ass meeting that ain't about shit but some mess, you ain't no fucking man. Anytime I gotta listen to another man, I ain't no motherfucking man. So I just don't follow the shit, bro. You motherfuckers can keep doing this shit because it's some trending shit. But I admire those that really try to be a blood and represent that shit the right way, or the Crips that, it's a couple of them. It's just a couple, but most of you motherfuckers just do it on some cool shit. So, man, there's so much I could talk on this street shit. I just want us to know we're a contradiction of life, bro. All you motherfuckers that just trying to live, you're a contradiction of life. That's all I want you to know, because nothing gonna come of that life but destruction. Your baby mama's gonna eventually give up on you. Your kids gonna quit fucking with you after you keep going in and out, and you only destroying your community. You're not building it up, bro. Tear up these white folks community. If you want to destruct some shit, since you motherfuckers so angry, take your ass to Highland Park and do some tough shit. But I know you motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. So like I said, black men have become so cowardly, so feminine, so passive, but aggressive towards each other to the point where we just want to tear each other's heads off. And that's the only thing we do want to harm. But Casanova 2 times, yeah, you switched up, bro. That gangster shit, like I said, bro, you need to wash drawers now. You need to wash motherfuckers' tank tops and shit. And you need to cook everybody's spreads and shit. You need to be a cook and a motherfucking laundry man. So, but nah, bro, I think about that shit all the time. And you know what? I'll never forget when I stopped banging. The next day, man, like I said, it was completely different. Some of the bloods who used to, boy, them motherfuckers used to get so crunk to lock bees with me. No, Marshall, what's up, blood? What's up, blood? Man, that next day, bro, it was so many bloods used to just pass me by. Some of them still used to shake my hand, but not like they knew I wasn't no blood, but they still hugged me. Like ATX, my homie. It was a couple of them that just was solid, and they used to still hug me when they saw me. Like, bro, I respect you, bro. Much love, bro. I respect your decision, and you're a real one regardless. But a lot of bloods that I really thought was so close to them motherfuckers, if I can't lock bees with you, I don't fuck with you. And that's how it became. So, and also when you become solo, you a target. That's why a lot of people gangbang anyway. It's hard for you to get smashed when you got homies behind you. But when you solo, anybody can touch you. The Mexicans, the white, anybody can touch you when you a solo. So like I said, them be the real gangsters in prison. But as for me, bro, yeah, I'm just more focused on being a man. I don't want to be no gangster. Nah, I don't want to be no gangsters wear dresses and shit now. So it's a lot of shit. But anyway, I just hope that as I tell these stories, and it's gonna get a lot deeper, and as I talk about this shit, motherfuckers can just quit caring what motherfuckers think, bro. Go against the grain sometimes. Go against the grain. Go against the shit that motherfuckers ain't doing and do that, bro. And shit, don't be ashamed to clean up your community and want to see your community better. So yeah, this is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.